Happy
Friday
and
Groundhog's Day.
Yay. So did he see his shadow?
And apparently he did not.
What does that mean?
Means that we get an early spring.
Yay! Well, it's been gorgeous weather anyhow, so.
It really has, yeah. I mean, if they had groundhogs around here, I guess he would have seen his shadow. Apparently that doesn't count because we don't.
Oh.
So I don't know. There's one in Ontario somewhere.
Oh.
The one that everyone thinks of is in Punxsutawney, Philadelphia. No.
Probably back east somewhere.
Yeah, in the States.
Oh, okay.
Where they made that Groundhog's Day movie.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. That's what I'm trying to say. It's
right.
Not an easy thing to say.
You got it out. So what are we doing for drinks today?
Well, so like a lot of sort of odd little holidays, I kind of classify Groundhog's Day as an odd sort of holiday. It does have its roots a little bit further back.
Oh, okay. With who?
Well, the Celts and the Gaelic people in Britain, Ireland, so on.
Yeah.
They used to worship a god named Bridget, or goddess named Bridget.
Perfect.
And they also had, so they had 8 holidays throughout the year. They called Sabbats.
Okay. Do they have drinks?
So there's 4. Just quiet. So they have 4 2 on the equinoxes, 2 on the solstices, and then they have one halfway in between each of those. So this one's called Imbolc. Okay. And we are right now about halfway between the winter solstice and the spring equinox.
So that means we're actually going to get some sunshine.
Yeah. The one between the spring equinox and summer is called Beltane. The one right around Halloween is called Samhain or something. Mm-hmm. And the one between summer and fall is Lamgurgumberg. It looks like one of those Welsh names, you know. It's like it starts with an L and it's got about 30 letters and it's probably pronounced lawn or something.
I'm still trying to figure out who decided that a groundhog was the thing or the animal that's going to determine the
I don't know. It's
why not the beaver? It's Canada.
Well, because it didn't come from Canada.
Oh, wow.
I think it was the Puritans. It was a custom that they came up with. It is all rooted further back, though. When the Christians kind of took over everything, they converted the feast of the goddess Bridget, which is always meant to signify, yay, spring's coming, we made it through another winter. There was a Saint Bridget in Christianity. I'm sure that's just a coincidence.
Oh, probably.
Yeah. But it was Saint Bridget's Day in Ireland, and up till fairly recently, it was almost a Christmas kind of thing. You know, kids would leave things out for the saint, items of clothing to get blessed, that sort of thing. And so it's all mixed up in just about every kind of religious background that you can get. Basically, it's a common thing that everyone in the northern hemisphere figures that right about now is time for a party.
Perfect. All right. Speaking of that, what have you got for drinks? What are we going to make?
Well, we're going to start with a really simple one. And this one comes from the movie Groundhog's Day. Remember that?
Yeah, totally. Okay.
Groundhog Day, among others, had Bill Murray and Andy McDowell. And if you didn't see it, it's kind of a cute little thing where this guy keeps reliving Groundhog's Day, day after day. He's a weatherman. Coincidentally, although probably not, his name is Phil. Same as the groundhog in Punxsutawney. And every year they send him to cover this event. Anyway, the girl that I think she's a producer or something, he has a crush on her anyway. Every time he wakes up again, Groundhog's Day morning, he learns something. He finds out that she is quite partial to sweet vermouth on the rocks with a twist of lemon.
Oh, okay. Oh, really?
It reminds her of Rome, apparently. So that's
very
what
nice.
we've done. Sweet vermouth from Esquimalt.
All right.
I'm going to express a little bit of the lemon oil from the zest
Okay. And that was Drew Barrymore, right?
into the drink. That was Andy McDowell.
Was it Andy McDowell? What? I think it was Drew Barrymore.
I don't know. Drew Barrymore was like 11 or something at the time.
Oh, whatever. All right. So let's just have a look. This is sweet vermouth on the rocks. So this might be something that we can have a little, give it a little whirl. Hi,
it is an aperitif. It is done.
Look at that.
Not such a thing here as I expect.
Okay, let's just give this a whirl. All right. Yeah, it's not bad actually. Because I mean, I don't know what I like with sweet vermouth. That's my thought. But that's actually pretty good if you just were sipping it, really, not chugging it, of course.
It is something that it's something that us North Americans have never really done is taken the aperitifs straight up.
Yeah.
I mean, there's all the Amaris, there's Aperol, there's Campari, Sanzano, all kinds of stuff, which the Italians would sip straight up.
Nice.
The tourists would tend to prefer mixed with soda water or something.
Well, that is actually pretty good.
This is pretty good, actually.
Yeah. Well, you just keep that one over there. All right, just while he's getting ready for the next drink, gals who drink white wine, I have found a miracle wine. It is a Pinot Grigio, and it is 433 calories for a bottle, or 100 calories for 6 ounces. I mean, I've been in search for a lower reduced calorie wine, and it's really good. It's yellowtail. I know that some of you are going, but it's yellowtail. I can't remember what it's called, pure something. I'll put a shot in of what it is in the description. But yeah, really good. I love it. Okay, so what are you making now?
There's a guy that has a website, and he's called Mr. Cork.
Cork?
Cork. As in what comes out of a wine.
Oh.
I'm not sure if that refers to the thing that you find in the top of a wine bottle, or if he is perhaps Irish and he's from Cork.
That's kind of the first thing I
thought.
County
Cork, yeah. He comes up with some real cool drinks, and he had a really cool idea for this one. So this is cocktails for Groundhog's Day. Notice I used the plural there.
All right, that's what it's called?
Yeah, so it's a pair of cocktails. One is called Saw His Shadow. The other one is Go Groundhog Go.
Oh boy, all right.
So I'm going to build it up to a point, and then I'll stop and tell you what the difference is, okay? So we've got 2 gin, and really, how could I use anything but summer solstice gin for this, right?
Oh, perfect.
This is, you've heard us rave
yes.
about bespoke distilleries in Parksville.
And you can tell that this bottle's empty. Anyway.
Yeah, that was probably really the last time for another.
Yes, this is actually delicious. Okay. Now.
So we've got 2 ounces of that, half an ounce of lemon juice, 2 dashes of ground cinnamon, good healthy dose of Angostura bitters, an ounce of simple syrup.
Oh, hurrah.
Yeah.
Did you need a glass? Oh, we have it here. This one.
We have a glass, but we're not going to use that one. We're going to use this one.
All right.
I'm going to fill it up with ice.
I'm not following instructions. I really want to use that one. All right.
We'll fill it up with ice.
And wonder what color it's going to be, people.
It's probably going to be
Wasn't it a beautiful week this week? Could you
believe
the weather? I was working outside on the deck. Not today, but yesterday. It was unreal. Oh, sorry.
Now, There are two ways to make this. If you want to do the saw his shadow, meaning it's going to be miserable for another 6 weeks, and I mean, in terms of the actual astrophysics of it all, we do have technically 7 more weeks of winter.
Okay.
What this refers to is what those weeks are going to be like. So if he sees his shadow and therefore predicting it's going to be miserable, you're going to want a hot drink. So you take that base, you don't bother shaking it with ice, and you add 3 ounces of boiling water, garnish it with a cinnamon stick. There's your drink.
That doesn't sound good.
If, like today, Mr. Groundhog has decided that we're going to get a break, you get a Go Groundhog Go, which is a cold drink, and it's that with some soda water added. I really have my doubts about this. I think I added way too much.
Something.
Way too much cinnamon. It just came out all at once.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
that'd be interesting.
we're gonna garnish it with an orange wheel here.
Sure. So I'm expecting a lot of cinnamon, as I think.
Let me try it first.
Okay. All right. Protecting me.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit too much?
It's drinkable. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So don't put as much cinnamon as John put in, is what the moral of the story is.
Yeah, so it
Right.
calls for 2 pinches. Like I said, it all came out at once. So do it like physically pinch it, which is what I'm going to
Oh, that is good.
do in the next drink.
Oh, that's really good.
So the Summer Solstice Gin, which is a modern style gin, not a London Dry, really comes through in that.
Mm-hmm.
Although it almost seems a shame to waste a gin that nice on making a cocktail. But, a lot of people don't drink gin straight anyway, so it's a worthy use of it, I think.
I thought it was good. Even though you've kind of dumped the cinnamon in, it still doesn't overpower it. So
No, it's right on the edge. So
if you make a mistake, don't worry about it. Oh, well.
If you do something like that, just double the recipe except for the cinnamon.
Oh.
Fixes it.
There you go. Make 2 drinks instead of 1. Okay.
2 drinks.
Yeah.
Last but not least,
All right.
we have a Chamomile Moon Cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
This is from a witch. We will post a practicing witch. So this is in honor of Imbolc, the goddess Bridget.
Oh, very cool.
This is she explains a lot about all the healing energies and stuff that you're into. She does her thing in San Francisco. I think we'll post a link. If you're into Wicca or the pagan arts or anything like that, you might want to look her up. She seems quite interesting, and hey, she makes cocktails.
Well,
so what's not to love, right?
Yes, just mixing up a brew. And what's the name of the cocktail?
Chamomile Moon
Oh,
Cocktail.
you did say that.
So this suspicious-looking liquid here. I do not have blood tests coming up.
Yeah.
This is chamomile tea. So I made it with that much water and 2 chamomile tea bags. Left them in. How long did I leave them in for?
Oh, about 20 minutes to half an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to put an ounce of that.
It's going to be calming with the chamomile tea, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a calming, restorative
Yeah.
drink after all the stresses of the winter.
Yes. Actually, it hasn't been stressful.
No.
This last month has been just
Goodness, what are you talking about?
No, it's been nonstop. Well, January. But I don't know. It's been good.
I do need to make an alteration here and there on this one, though.
All right. What are you adding?
So we got an ounce of that.
What is that? Okay, this happens to be
Maple syrup.
maple syrup. All right. And then another ounce of the
Yeah,
tea?
because it was. Never mind. I'm making a double batch.
Oh, okay. Cool.
We're going to use. I don't have Apple Brandy. What I do have is this dry apple cider from Salt Spring.
Oh, nice.
And we're going to substitute it in because, honestly, I don't think I've found an apple
Brandy?
brandy that I really like. And that's I'm sure that's just me. We're going to put 2 ounces of that in as well.
So this is apple cider?
Yep.
Okay.
Dry apple cider.
Dry apple cider, which I think I would like. So I'll show you the bottle. This is from Salt Spring Wild, it's called. Where'd you get it?
I got it at Everything Wine, actually. Everything Wine has a fairly decent selection of cider.
Cool.
I've crushed up some. Now you can get ground cardamom. I didn't have any. Instead, I grated some pods up, crushed them up.
What is cardamom?
Cardamom's a baking spice.
Oh, okay. Clearly, I don't bake. All right.
This time I'm going to do it properly. A pinch of cinnamon.
Oh, very good.
And finally, 1.5 ounces. Big shot of lemon juice here.
Oh, nice. Actually, it sounds pretty good, hey? I mean, we'll see what it tastes like. But, I don't know, it sounds very calming. The cinnamon, the tea.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going to use a coupe glass in this. It just
seems
like it's kind of an elegant treatment for it.
Oh, absolutely, darling. Okay. Then we shake, shake, shake.
Indeed we are.
All right. And here we go. Oh, I see somebody chatting. Uh-oh, I forgot my glasses. Find me that.
Use mine.
Yeah. Where do you get cardamom?
Grocery store usually. Some grocery stores for carrying spices. Some are really good. Some just carry the basics, and cardamom's one of those things that I think was more used back in the day. You know.
So which grocery store did you get from?
I got this from Market on Millstream.
Yeah.
You know what I've found with grocery stores? Just a little aside. If you want a specialty item, so you're looking for a store that has the biggest possible selection of any range of items, right? Mm-hmm. So for example, spices. So you find the biggest grocery store you have that you can find, the biggest building, you know, so whatever, Save on Foods or whatever. Tends to be the opposite though, because the large stores have their own brands. Mm-hmm. So they're half again as big, but then again, you're getting, you know, cardamom from wherever, Spice Islands, and then you're getting the store brand.
Yeah.
And everywhere they can, they're going to put their brand beside. And, you know, it's good to save some money that way. But if you're looking for something that's maybe a little hard to find, try the smaller places first. So, for example, like I said, Market on Millstream, I assume Market on Yates is the same. They're owned by the same people. And they all seem to specialize in something. Like the Market on Millstream has the best selection of hot sauce you will ever see.
The ranting of John's. Yes, it's true.
I'm not really ranting. Really. I mean, you know, I shop lots of different places, but if you want the biggest selection, and usually, you know, the more harder to find items are going to be found places like Market on Millstream, country grocer places that aren't pushing their own brand name stuff.
No, he's right. Absolutely. Like the hot sauce. That's where you get all those, whatever that hot sauce is that you keep getting. Mike said, good to know about hot sauce. Yes. Because what is the hot sauce that you keep finding for that?
Well, so that's kind of a crapshoot because everyone is having a problem finding sriracha. Right. Now there's different types of sriracha, but for the Hotong, I think it is, which is sort of the original one, I'm just gonna take a sip. It can be hard to find, and when you do find it, they often limit the numbers that you can buy because it disappears in a day, like that. And it's because I think in China the sriracha chili crop or something failed last year. I can't remember.
Anyhow, he's the king of sriracha. Look at this drink. Isn't it beautiful?
I'm
And
not
I have to
kidding
tell you,
you.
it tastes delicious. Like because I drink so much tea, I probably would slam this because you cannot, I wouldn't intentionally, but you can't taste the alcohol. And it's really nice. I really like it. Give that a whirl. That's good. Really like it. Throw some hot sauce in there. Good to go.
Oh man.
Right? That's really good.
Yeah, that's flat out delicious.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to this lady's website and see if we can harvest some more drinks from her.
Now, do you
See, the pagans know what they're doing.
It's true, but you modified it a bit. So I'll put in your version.
Yeah.
And
So
with a link to hers.
So here's the thing. I only had cardamom pods. When you grate cardamom pods, you get kind of a sawdust from the pod.
Mm-hmm.
And the seeds, which are these tiny little poppy seed looking thing. To do it properly, I should have crushed those all up. I would have been there for a week. That's why ground spices tend to be more expensive. What I did instead is I took about twice what it called for, put it in there, and then double strained it. And so we got the flavor of it coming through without any little seeds to get stuck in your teeth or any of the bits of the pod.
It's very yummy. I really like it. Yeah, it looks pretty with the rosemary. That's what she said. And slurp. It's delicious. Mm-hmm. Mm.
Yeah, the rosemary adds a little bit of a scent to it. You get it in your face as soon as you put the glass up to it.
Anyways, yeah, it's yummy. I love it.
Mm.
Yeah,
like I could have just blasted that back. Very thirst quenching.
Yeah.
Which would just finish you off in about an hour.
Yeah, because there's a lot of booze in there.
Well, it's not overly strong. It's a regular cocktail strength.
Yeah, crazy. Oh well. All right, is that it?
Up to that.
Yeah. What's next week?
Well, next week is the last weekend before Valentine's Day. So we are going to do pink drinks for Valentine's Day.
So, okay, because it's right before. Oh, right, we're going to be away on the 14th. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, but it's in the middle of the week.
Yeah.
And everybody loves something that's pink.
Sure.
So we're going to do pink drinks and hope you love those. Oh, someone said, look at this.
That's Michelle. We asked her how she did that before, and I never did figure it out.
Thanks, Michelle.
That's awesome. All right.
Yes. So, yeah, join us next week when I think to do that, by the way, our gin stocks are getting dangerously low. I'm going to try the new, well, it's not new anymore. It's the newer gin from the Empress Gin line.
Oh, cool.
It is, oh no, it's like rose hibiscus gin or something like that.
Oh, nice. Is it pink?
It's red.
Oh, awesome. So
Yes.
there you go.
Bright red gin as opposed to the purple stuff with obviously purple.
Cool. All right. So pink drinks.
Pink drinks for Valentine's Day.
Awesome. All right. Well, you guys have a fabulous weekend. Hopefully it's going to be nice out and you get out into the sunshine and enjoy it.
It's supposed to be sunny, so play safe. Keep your stick on the ice.
Yeah. We'll see you next week, everyone.